Are you interested in the Irish goddess Morrigan? We have a brand new course that is all about understanding this Irish goddess, the Morrigan, the Great Queen, with myself, Lora O'Brien. I go through a very, very detailed breakdown over multiple modules. So within this course, what we're going to be looking at is we have an introduction, so you can find your feet and know who I am and make sure that you're comfortable with being taught by me. We will look then at who she is, um, what sort of a goddess we're dealing with. Then we look at when and where for her stories. We look at what she does, the roles and functions. We look at how might you work with her and why you would work with her. And then we will give a comprehensive overview of both free and paid resources. There's such amount of resources available. So there's a whole section to guide you through, especially the free content. Um, Myself, Lora O'Brien, through the Morrigan Intensive website, through the Irish Pagan School website. There's a blog, a podcast, a YouTube channel, and a lot of it is specifically dedicated to the Morrigan. So I will give it an extensive breakdown of all of those resources as well, so that people can really kind of find their feet. So within each of those modules, there is also there's a video lesson where you will learn it and learn what that, break down the topic, the main points of all of that, and get a lot of instruction, obviously, from me personally through those video slides, and those video lessons within the modules. And then we will look at the exercises sections. So there's practical exercises. There's 2 per module. So they're not difficult, but they are suitable for beginners, but they also fulfill the role of the experience side of things. So within the Irish Pagan School teaching, we look at learning, experiencing, and integrating. That is the 3 pillars of pagan practice, as far as I'm concerned. It's what I do, it's what I teach. So all of that is covered within the structure of this. So we will learn through the video, we will experience through the exercises, and then we will integrate through the 3rd section within each module, which is the journal prompts. And then there is access then to the community group afterwards. We'll go through all that in the resources section and make sure that all of your understanding of the Morrigan, this ancient Irish goddess who is very relevant to our modern age, who I have personally worked with for decades at this point, who I teach probably the most comprehensive program that's available for teaching and training and learning to have a relationship with this goddess, if that's the road you want to go down, through the Morrigan Intensive, which is our 6-month annual program. But this understanding the Irish goddess Morrigan, this is very much for people who are either complete beginners and don't know anything about it, whether you're interested in paganism or not. It's kind of irrelevant. You may or may not be by the end of it either. Or people who have come from other traditions within paganism who want to get a uniquely Irish perspective on this, who want to understand from source about this goddess and make sure that, ethically and morally, that your cultural appreciation box is being ticked rather than a cultural appropriation box. So all of that is built into this course, which is, again, understanding the Irish goddess Morrigan with myself, Lora O'Brien. So it's available at themorriganintensive.com. I'll put a link below and make sure that you have access to this. It's a really good, I think, breakdown and overview, but it does a pretty deep dive on all of those topics as well. So going through the modules, having access to the exercises, to those journaling prompts, making sure that, all of that stuff, everything you learn is being experienced and integrated then so that you have a very good foundation for this understanding of the Irish goddess Morrigan. So hopefully I'll see you in the course. And if not, you can just go over to the free course or mini course that we have as well, which is the 5-day challenge. So all of that is linked below. And whether you want a free or a paid version, we have you covered at the morriganintensive.com website under the auspices of myself, Lora O'Brien, co-founder of the Irish Pagan School. So hopefully I will see you there. Slán.